Welcome to the Greater Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Ann Eisele, a minister in training from Southern California. Tonight is week 2 in our 4-week journey, exploring emotions. Most of the information will be coming from this month's book, We Were Made for These Times, by Kira Jewel Lingo. During this month's lectures, we will explore how to thrive during life's transitions and challenges with clarity and compassion. Last week, I introduced 3 ways of approaching challenges: staying present, being open-hearted, and accepting of changing life circumstances. All of us go through times of transition, challenges, and difficulties. When we are experiencing times of loss, confusion, or heartbreak, we realize we cannot control life. All we can do is stay present and mindful. One of the ways it becomes second nature to pause during challenges, to get quiet and go inward, is to remain open-hearted. To remain open-hearted, we need faith and trust the unknown. Last week, I used the example of a cat falling out of a tree. The cat stays relaxed and they land gently. The first step to any change is acceptance. Before we can change or move through life's circumstances, we must acknowledge and accept the current situation. As long as we are in denial, nothing will change. Tonight, the title of my talk is Weathering the Storms. We will explore how to deal with the feelings of overwhelmed and 5 steps for caring for strong emotions. Thich Nhat Hanh has a wonderful way of describing the importance of presence when he says, "Most of us walk without chains, yet we aren't free. We're tethered to regret and sorrow from the past. We return to the past and continue to suffer. The past is a prison, but now you have the key to unlock the door and arrive in the present moment. You breathe in, you bring your mind home to your body, you make a step, and you arrive in the here and the now." This was taken from his book, How to Walk. We can shift our experience of feeling overwhelmed by this practice of being with what is the here and now. The stress that comes from feeling overwhelmed is caused by being afraid of what might happen in the future. But in this moment, right here, there is the ability to recognize fear, to be with fear, and not to be swallowed by it. If we're running, then it's fear that's running the show. But if we can stop, we have the chance to touch into something deeper than overwhelm. Our current world events, the conflicts, the war, and climate change can lead to fear and anxiety. However, if we remember to come back to the here and now, come home to our body, our inner spirit will find peace. Then maybe we can ascertain where we can affect change, or if there's anything we can do. Maybe all we can do is pray and hold them and ourselves in love. And through prayer, new solutions come. As an 18th century Buddhist monk said, "Why worry if you can do something about it? And why worry if you cannot do anything about it. A successful life is not a life without challenges, but a life where challenges are handled with care and compassion. Let's take a look at our pain and suffering using the following 5 steps of caring for strong emotions. Pain is caused by strong emotions like anger, fear, shame, betrayal, just to name a few. I'm not saying you have to wallow in these emotions. However, you need to be able to take the first step, which is recognize and name that emotion. Stay present with the emotion. Once you're able to do that, then the second step, you need to reach a place of acceptance and acknowledgement. Change what you can change. Accept what you can't change. You must be aware and know the differences. Once we have accepted our emotions, we can move into the last 3 steps, starting with embrace them, and then the 4th one, explore, by looking at the emotion at a deep level. Only then are we able to do the final step and allow insight to arise and create a new way of being. Going through these 5 steps reminded me of the grace and simplicity of the Serenity Prayer that's used in the 12-step programs. If you know it, please say it along with me. And it goes like this: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The 5 steps for caring for strong emotions that recognize, the second one, accept, then embrace, explore, and allow. Allow us to know the wisdom, to know what we can do, and do what we can and can't do. We only have this present moment. Yesterday is gone, and tomorrow is not known. Or, as C.S. Lewis says, you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Last week, we explored mindfulness for caring for our strong emotions like anger, jealousy, sadness, confusion, and fear. Adding on to that, if we take the mindfulness and the 5 steps, this can lead us to greater transformation and peace. So let's explore this by utilizing mindful breathing. Then we'll reinforce the mindful breathing in our meditation tonight. For now, I'll walk us through the process of transforming the strong emotions into peace. For this example, I'm going to use anger as the strong emotion. So let's start by breathing in with this thought: I know I am angry. Breathing out with the thought: I am here for my anger. We don't deny our anger or try to distract ourselves from it with happier thoughts, technology, TV, or consuming something. Instead, we turn towards it, we face it. and try to be aware of how it feels in the body. To notice where you feel it and what it physically feels like. When we do this, immediately our painful emotion begins to settle down. It's settling down because we're not pushing it away. There is no war within us. We are connecting to the emotion while being honest with ourselves. This is a way of returning home to take care of ourselves during this tense situation. Think of a time when you woke up in the wee hours of the morning to a strong emotion. Your body begins to tense, and unconsciously, these thoughts and emotions start whirling around in your head. Then your thinking goes to worrying that you won't be able to fall back to sleep. This is the opportunity to take some mindful breaths and to recognize what emotion made you tense. Let's say you identify it as worry. We can say to ourselves, I see you worry. Then we allow our breathing to center us. We breathe in and silently say, I know I am worrying. Breathe out and silently say, I am here for my worry. By doing this, we are no longer unconsciously bracing against it, fighting it, or fearing it. Instead, we are bringing our awareness to our body by breathing in. I know I am worrying. Then breathing out. I am here for my worrying. Slowly, the tension will release a little bit at a time. This release is also called giving the strong emotion space. When we give the emotion space, we open to our experience of worrying and allow it to be here. We do generate compassion for ourselves. We recognize worrying is part of who is part of us. So we don't want to reject or judge it. However, accepting worrying doesn't mean we give in to it and give it the freedom to cause destruction. Mindfulness is there so we can do no harm. It's like caring for a baby, a crying baby. We hold it, we rock it, we soothe it. My dear worry, I am here for you, holding you with mindfulness, surrounding you with love. When we practice caring for the energy of worry with mindfulness in this way, the next time something upsets us, the worry or the strong emotion is slower to arise. It is less intense and it passes more quickly. In this way, worry or any strong emotion begins to have an even weaker hold on us, and we become more and more free. Quoting from the book, what most needs attention is the part of us we seek to avoid feeling. When we have tended to that, we are changed, and the world changes with us. So in summary, whenever a strong emotion arises, see if we can remember the first step. Recognize it. Become mindful. Feel where it is in our body and notice what sensation it has. Practice saying hello to the strong emotion. Call it by name. I see you, worry, sadness, irritation. I know you are here. If we can identify with the emotion, that's okay. If we can't identify with the emotion, that's okay. Just say suffering or distraction is here. This way, we have a choice about how to respond to the strong emotion rather than being taken over by it. So quickly, just to recap, the 5 steps for strong emotions. Recognize the strong emotion. Accept it. Embrace it. Explore it by looking deeply into it. Then, 5th, allow the insight to arise. Before we go into our meditation, let's pray. And if it's comfortable, keep your eyes closed and we'll go right into the meditation. So let's take a breath and close your eyes if that's comfortable. Otherwise, please just take a nice, soft gaze on something in front of you. I center myself in this divine spirit. This divine spirit I call God. God is in and through everything and everyone. God is the feelings, the emotions. God is all around us in beauty and in joy. And we see God wherever we look. I am one with this divine spirit, this divine nature that just enters and flows through our lives. I allow this divine spirit to be part of me. I invite you to allow the divine spirit just to flow easily and gently through you, allowing us to identify our emotions, to become present in this moment, in this here and right now, to become connected and to become relaxed and to know all is good and all is well, because that is the nature of divine spirit. And we can embrace it and acknowledge it and just allow it to flow through us and allow that doesn't serve us to also flow through us easily and gently. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity to share and to learn and just to flow from this compassionate and passionate place, to understand that I can be in the here and now, and that is comforting. And I am grateful to just take the pause and to be right here, right now, with all of you, with all of us. And I gently and easily release this into the universal law, knowing that it is done. And so it is. Amen. If it's comfortable, just keep your eyes closed and we'll go into our meditation for caring for strong emotions. In this meditation on embracing strong emotions, I invite you to bring to mind a slightly difficult or challenging moment that you've experienced recently. But please stay away from a major or particularly traumatic one. It's best to begin with something easier, or you could bring to mind a situation that happened some time ago, but involves a sticky or difficult emotion you often encounter in your life and you're curious about. But please note, if at any time you feel overwhelmed, pause the meditation, open your eyes, connect with the places in your body making contact with, or bring your awareness to the colors and shapes of your environments. Try changing your body position and stretching. If after this you feel more settled, you can resume the practice or just shift instead to doing some mindful breathing. So let's begin. Find a comfortable position, letting your body open and settle into your chair. Imagine the earth is holding your chair. Feel the solidness and stability of the earth and let it hold you. Allow your body to rest within the support of the earth. Connect with the experience of breathing in and out. Enjoy the natural flow of your breath as it knows just what to do. There's no need to manage your breath. It just takes care of itself. Slowly breathe in and breathe out. Just keep breathing, allowing the natural rhythm to flow. Let your attention sweep your body. Release any place where you may be holding tension. Is it in your face? Release the tension. Your jaw, the shoulders, the belly, or any other place that needs your attention. Notice if there are places in your body that feel good, pleasant, or neutral, or where things just feel okay. It might be helpful to ground yourself by bringing to mind a place, a person, or an animal that helps you feel safe and connected. Visualize the characteristics of this being or place. Connect with the positive feelings you have when you're close to this being or place. Breathe those feelings into your body and allow them to nourish you. Now, allow yourself to go back to a slightly difficult or challenging moment. Imagine yourself back in that situation and notice what emotion or emotions are arising. Is it anger, worry, fear, sadness, doubt, shame, disappointment, or something else? Whatever it is, notice how it feels in you now. What are the qualities? Is it heavy, sticky, sharp, dull, aching, hot, or cold? Just become mindful and be with the emotion. If more than one emotion has come up, choose one to focus on. And as you do, breathe in and out. Recognize the emotion. Continue to breathe in and out. Say to yourself, I see you. Breathe in and out. Call it by name. Breathe in and out. Stay present with the emotion. Become familiar with the emotion. Breathe in and out. Stay focused on what you are experiencing in your body. Be mindful and see if you are able to accept this painful emotion. While part of you may want to run away from the pain, mindfulness is here and is helping you to give it space, to offer it friendship. Feel yourself opening to accept and befriend this painful emotion to whatever extent you can. See if you can embrace this part of you even more deeply. Open your arms to it and offer love and care like you would a crying baby who just needs attention and compassion. Release any judgment towards your emotion and see if you can bring the energy of tenderness by saying to yourself, "My dear emotion, I am here for you, holding you, taking good care of you. I won't leave you or abandon you." Let yourself express whatever wants to come to this part of yourself that has been rejected so many times. Now it is finally getting the care it needs. Take several deep breaths as you embrace to this part of yourself and notice how this feels in your body. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Just breathe. Now ask yourself, what has this emotion come to teach me? What wisdom does it hold? What has brought it about? Does the emotion reveal a part of you that you haven't seen or understood? What might this emotion need or want from you right now? Let yourself settle back and rest, opening to whatever is here in your body in awareness. We're going to come back to the present. Pat your body if that feels comfortable, and bring your awareness to the here and now. Just gently pat yourself and come back. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And as you're coming back, I'm just going to let you know that this week's journaling exercises will be posted to the Greater Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living website. And this week's questions are, what general categories of strong emotions do you find you're faced with most of the time of transition and challenges? Frustration, anger, sadness, despair, confusion, ambivalence, anxiety, fear, or something else. What is your habitual response to strong emotions? How was it for you to approach this emotion, this difficult emotion, with kindness and love? Well, thank you for tonight, and I wish you pleasant journey. Bye for now.
Here at Center for Spiritual Living Greater Las Vegas, we are a mission and vision-driven community. We offer transformative educational opportunities, deep and meaningful moments of connection, uplifting Wednesday and Sunday services. We greatly appreciate your contributions that support the amazing work we're doing here in Southern Nevada. We have several easy ways you can contribute. We have text to give. Simply text the amount of your donation to our text to give number, and you'll be prompted to enter your information. There's a link to our online donation page posted below this video where you can contribute by debit or credit card. And of course, you're always welcome to send a check to our office if that works better for you. All of your contributions go to support the great work that we're doing here in Greater Las Vegas community.
Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Close your eyes and breathe and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. No need to make a plan, your heart will be your compass. Just lift your sails in faith and trust that you will arrive. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. Float into the mystery.
Monthly publication, Science of Mind magazine, is a treasure to be read and contemplated. Along with in-depth articles, there is a day-to-day spiritual support to be gleaned from its daily guides. Licensed practitioner Lynn Frankenberger hosts Adventures in Faith every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on Zoom, and you're invited to join in. This is a weekly group discussion that focuses on those daily guides and how to apply them. Check Facebook and our weekly newsletter for more details. CSL Greater Las Vegas brings you much of your favorite spiritual music every Friday at 7 p.m. with spiritual soundscapes. Enjoy performances from CSLGLV vocalists along with special guest singers. It's music for your soul. Subscribe to the CSLGLV YouTube channel to get a convenient link sent to you for each musical performance. At CSL Greater Las Vegas, it is our mission to inspire spiritual discovery through community connection, exploration, and celebration. This mission supports the all-inclusive vision of Centers for Spiritual Living worldwide, in which we envision a world that works for everyone and all of creation.